I met her at a Teen Vogue event that I shot.
Yeah.
And she do a podcast called Show Some Love Podcast. So I do all the editing for that.
Yeah.
She got some dope artists like Moray is on the next one. She didn't have Do They Right for Chris Brown and everybody, like all these people. So it's like, then David, me and him got that going, and then this one, like,
You're coming together. No,
everything is.
That's the future. That's the future, and like I want you to start one too.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm doing. So I'm doing that because it's just helping me get in front of the camera.
Yeah,
and then it's go branch off into all my other ventures. You know what I'm saying? So I got that go hard with him, me and him working that one, bro. Now they go see what else is he doing? What else is he doing? And that's gonna give me to all my other stuff.
All right. What is that? A7?
A7 III. Time for upgrade. 2023. I'm upgrading.
So then you got the you got the Red, and you got Canon, and you got Sony. I feel like
Canon, of course, it's Sony, Nikon, Red, Fuji.
Right. It's a bunch. Yeah, it's a bunch of top notch.
Not even a bunch. Like it's literally like 5 brands.
Right. That's kind of set themselves apart. You know what I'm saying? But to be able to have what you have, bro, is like, man, this is what it is, bro.
Look up audio AI.
Okay.
Bro, I seen a dude sit here, play loud music in the back, and he talked, and AI took everything out of it.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. How my brand experts doing? We are in a Brands Experts podcast, right? This is a podcast where we focus on brands and we focus on the experts that work inside of those brands, and we present kind of exactly what they do, and then how you can be an expert in whatever you do, and also how you can work with them. So, this is our first in-person guest. I'd like to welcome him on. Let him introduce himself and everything that he does, because I know he can do that a lot better than we can do it. Go ahead, Dragon.
What's up, man? This your boy Dragon. I am a photographer and videographer out here in the AV. Yeah, man, just out here creating every step of the way, man.
That's right. Work. That's right. So, his brand is called Dragon Media. So just go on YouTube, check that out. His Instagram handle is
_JustDragon.
You want to do it right,
because it's a representation of me at the end of the day. So
absolutely
do stuff efficient. Don't worry about being fast, man. Do stuff efficient.
Do it the right way.
The right way.
And get it out there. So we're gonna be looking forward to that when it comes out. But when it comes to Dragon, like he was, it's crazy how things work out. The YouTube with the business consulting firm that owns a podcast, the Champions Playbook. He was actually the first person, period, that actually got on there and did a video. We did a contest. He won, pulled up to his house. We recorded a video. This was early stages of both our businesses.
Mm-hmm.
And we've worked with hundreds of clients. And it's just crazy that was, the beginning. We look a lot different. We're doing a lot of different things.
Oh, man.
But the businesses are still alive and flourishing. Excuse me. And so to go back and look at that, if you go to Champions Playbook on YouTube, just go to the first video. He's on the second video. And you'll kind of see exactly what we're talking about. So what we're going to be getting into today with the podcast is we're going to start off with, let's see, with the intro. And let us know about your brand, what industry your brand is a part of, and what your position is with Dragon Media DM.
Okay. So at Dragon Media, we all have our own styles. So check my stuff out. If you like my style, let's work. Let's do something.
Let's get it done. So another thing I wanted to get into is a little bit of the history behind the brand. Like what year did the brand start? When did you know that this was something that you really wanted to invest in and make something real? And just kind of go over, if you can, like kind of the first time you knew that this was something that was going to be really special.
Yeah, man, we talked about it before, man. Man, sometimes I think, I sit here now, I think like, oh man, I'm not where I need to be. But then I had to come back and be like, where I'm at in the time that I put into this is amazing. The people that I'm around, I've been doing this for 15 years. I've been doing this. I'm like, They like, how long you been doing it? Oh, 2019, 2020. And you're here? Yeah. And I always feel like I'm in a state where it's so much more to learn, but then it's so much that I know that it's a sweet spot to where I'm able to be in these rooms with people who've been doing it for so long. So that lets me soak up game.
Right.
That lets me see where my potential, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, okay, I'm working under this director today. Man, I want to direct, and he doing big stuff, and he value me and what I do, and he sees something in me. So that's gonna motivate me to push even harder.
Right.
So man, just being in these rooms is a changer. They say your circle is a reflection of your value.
That's deep. Yeah, I see it. Kind of the people you're meeting, the clients, the directors, and the industry experts that you're meeting, and that you and your brand are around working with, and all this. It's just, it seems like every day you're just building on it, and it's getting bigger by the day. It seems crazy to say that, but when I look at the things you're posting from, you know, it can go from Slim 400 to Sada Baby to Big Sean. Okay, so something special that we do over here is we're going to get into it. Is we have the Brands Expert Podcast Club, right? This is an exclusive club, unique to podcasts. It's something that we wish other podcasts did, and hopefully we could spark that change in podcasts, where we can over deliver and, you know, bring you something exclusive to the podcast, right? So you can learn something, you can learn how to make some money, you can learn how to work with experts. But if you want to get into that, make sure you go to the Champions Playbook, tcp.com/podcast, and you'll be able to see the Brands Experts Podcast Club, how to get involved, all the great stuff that we're doing over there. Unique brand expert mentorships like this. You're getting to be mentored by a brand expert like Dragon. So we're going to get into that right now. And also another spot that you can go to if you really want to get started with the club immediately, get the mentorship, learn how to work with them, learn what they're looking for, things like that. Let's go to brandsexpertspodcast.com/club to immediately get involved. But let's get into this part of everything. Smooth.
Yes, sir. Man.
Super passionate about it. So let's get into it. Who were two of your mentors that helped you become an expert in the media industry?
I can only name two.
You can, but you know, so much more that we got to get into.
Okay.
We're gonna say some for the future interviews, but you know what I'm saying? Two that really stick out in
two that stick out, two mentors. Okay. Man, that's tough because I feel like it's so many people that help me in certain different areas that.
Okay, let's do this. Just give us 5 names, right? And then you can go into detail on 2 of them.
Okay. All right, let's do that. Okay. So I have my boy Moses.
Okay.
I have Damian Sandoval.
Okay.
I have Walter Brady.
Okay.
I have man, so many. I'm gonna say David, my boy David.
Okay.
David Bowles.
Okay.
And Josh Libertine.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go on 2, and I'm just going to 2. These 2, I'm gonna talk about these this time because they helped me with the most. Okay. You know.
Okay.
So, Moses is a good friend of mine. I met him on set, and just being around him, like we instantly clicked, and he's always talking game because he started like me, like he just started and like stuff just started taking off.
Yeah.
So he'll give me tips on how to talk to clients, how to deliver stuff, how to shoot, and just the whole process of just creating a project from start to finish.
Okay.
And we've shot videos in Hawaii. That's who I went to Miami with and shot the Future, and so he's really big. And then Damian Sandoval, which is his friend as well, but a director who's done the Chris Browns and the Big Sean. That was his set.
Okay.
And just so much more. And he's always spitting game. He owns 10 studios in LA.
Whoa. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure y'all seen them because a lot of people shoot them. Y'all didn't probably been to them if you didn't been to a studio in LA or watched a music video or something, you know. So those two dudes is definitely on the top of the list. But like I said, there's so much more people. Like M. Dot, he's from another person who put me on and spit a lot of game. So I could go on because there's not just one person who helped me get to where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
but I'm just gonna speak on them too, just because of the amount of time we've had together and worked together.
Okay. And it's what's so beautiful about this is when you look up to people, when people mean something to you, the people he's mentioned, right, and the people he will mention in the future, and the stories that he's telling about people, is to present people the flowers while they can smell them. We don't know what tomorrow holds, if we're gonna be here or they're gonna be here. So, you know, to present people you look up to that's helped you and all this with their flowers, like, you know, present them while they can smell them. Let them know how you feel about them and all this, because his content lives forever. So the fact that he's doing that with his mentors is crazy. You know.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to them.
Hey, don't underestimate the value of a mentor.
Yes.
That's a big thing right there, because a lot of times you may have it but don't know how to use it.
Right.
So you find these people who are doing it and can make time to even have a conversation with you about what you're doing and just give you even a smidget of advice.
Right.
Don't underestimate the value of a mentor. Like, that's one thing. And you could think about, look at a billionaire. Look at any billionaire and ask them about a mentor. I'm pretty sure all of them have one.
Exactly. You're not gonna learn everything yourself.
No.
That's why we have a business consulting firm that specializes in content creation, content marketing,
right,
and business partnership development, because you're not gonna learn everything yourself. Like, I promise you that's not how it's gonna go. I know you'll want it to, but that's just not how the cookie crumbles and things like that. So you're gonna have to learn from people. So, give respect to people, learn from them. Don't be embarrassed to say you need help or there's something that you don't know.
I love saying I need help.
All right.
I love it.
See?
Because it doesn't show like you don't know something. It shows that you want to learn something.
Yeah. See that? Don't be embarrassed. Like, this is a professional, full media company owner, and he asks for help.
Yeah.
That should show you. That should show you, the things that you need to do. So let's get into it. How long did it take you to know you were an expert in the media industry? And was there a specific time that you're like, okay, I feel like I'm an expert. I could charge the prices that I want to charge. I can be able to take care of, myself and my family with this. Like, when did that time happen for you?
Man, I'm be honest.